All right, so we're going to get logged in to Clozio using our demo account and jump straight in to start a new transaction. So we'll validate the address with Google, bring up a map just to make sure everything looks good, find out which team this agent's on, where they are in the process, and then we'll just jump straight in to add the clients and, of course, the other agent as well. Then we'll set up the dates. So these are all the contractual milestones or contingencies set up in the contract. And then we can jump in and add the actual dates themselves. So an offer date of 9/2, acceptance date of 9/3, and as we go through, the system will just default to the standard contract timelines. So that's like 17 days for appraisal, 21 for financing, 17 for professional and physical inspections. But if the agent overrode any of those in their offer, they can of course change those here. And then we can calculate calendar or business days before or after any other date in the system. We'll jump straight in then to kick off a smart checklist. So this is our dynamic task list that engages everybody in a frictionless way. Now to make 1234 Warner Court jump out, we can use a nice photo, and then it will resonate with the listing itself. And then we can jump straight in and invite Charlie and Chelsea. Typically, a user would actually do this later in the process once they personalize the experience, but for the demo, we're just started here. Now we can go in and add a bunch of useful links. This can be anything from a review request to driving directions to the settlement or escrow office, or a link to a document packet on an external system like Dropbox or SkySlope until we have our own document management built into the platform. Once we finish adding links in a minute here, we'll jump back over to our timeline and then really personalize the experience for our clients. So items that were imported from our smart checklist, those will automatically be configured to visible or to hidden depending on our preference when we set up that checklist. And then we also have an opportunity to show or hide other items here. So you can see we're hiding the just sold postcards, we're hiding delivery date, because our client just doesn't care. If our client was an investor, a real estate investor, or an attorney or paralegal, somebody that's very, very comfortable with these contracts, we'd probably share more. If they're a first-time home buyer, it might overwhelm them, we'll share less, really focused on the things that they need to do. In this case, for Charlie and Chelsea as sellers, we're going to set up a list of things. We'll take a quick look at our smart checklist. So this can be whatever the agent prefers. We see anywhere from 120 to 150 different tasks through the life cycle of a listing. And as they complete these items, they can go in and mark their tasks as done. We can take a look at our traditional calendar view. If we scroll all the way down, we still do have all the other contact information and everything here. But let's just jump straight over into Charlie or Chelsea's view. So if we grab Charlie, we'll see that we're using our logo in the header. And we have like a welcome Charlie. So this is a deep link that Charlie would receive via email that says, Paul's invited you to this experience, jump on in and take a look at your transaction. But Paul can emulate the view and say, this is really a little too complex, so you can jump back to his tab and find a few extra things that he wants to remove. Maybe he didn't want his client to see. As sellers, maybe they don't care about some of these other contingencies that are more boilerplate for them. Now, in a moment, we'll jump back over to the client view, refresh that screen. Now, next time Charlie comes in, Charlie would see this new and improved experience with only those items that Paul deems necessary for Charlie to see. So in terms of the useful links, of course, Charlie and Chelsea see all of that good information. And then in terms of contact info, they can see theirs and mine, but of course not the buyer's info, but definitely the escrow officer's info. So that's our demo. Hope you enjoyed it. Reach out to Matt at Clozio.com if you have any questions or concerns. Thanks.